Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're continuing Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Yo Andy, how you doing buddy? Hope you're having a good weekend. Glad you could drop in. I still have your cards. I probably will contact most people for their cards somewhere in October. Because I'll have a lot more free time on my hands. So I'll take care of all the shipping, etc. I still have your cards as well. We're not doing TCG Saturdays for a while. Because I need to take care of a few things. But I promise we'll do one before the end of the year. And from there on we'll just keep going again. Weekend's been pretty solid. Yeah, I woke up early today. My parents are on holiday, so they asked me to feed the cat. So I went and feed their cat. And then went over to the grocery store, did some groceries. So we're all set for the weekend. Want to play one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy XIV at that for now. Okay, literally no one's online right now. None of my friends at least. What we're gonna do, we are gonna queue for Extreme. Well, any of these three really. Hope you're having a good weekend as well. Before we do anything, let's move over to Ulda, I suppose. No, not Ulda. Where is it? Golden Saucer, here we go. Yo, the Interstellar Star Gamer, how you doing? I'm having a good Saturday, yeah. Today's the day where I'm not just gonna stream, because I've got a lot of time today. So I'm not gonna stream just Final Fantasy XIV. Somewhere halfway during the day, I'll probably switch over to a game a lot of people have been requesting. And they are my most viewed videos on my channel. And I know there's a big community that wants to see those. So after we're done playing Final Fantasy XIV, I'm gonna switch over to Warhammer Dark Omen. Which I should have already installed on my computer and everything should be running. And it might not be for everyone, because it's a pretty old game. We're talking about 1998. But so many people have requested that game. And I'm actually looking forward to playing it again, because it's been a while. It's kind of funny though, because I'm not a person to go back to games and replay them. Once I'm finished, it's usually, that's it, done. Usually don't go back to games. Even Final Fantasy for that matter. It's very rare if I do. But there is one game that I always come back to. Every single time. And that's Warhammer Dark Omen. I don't know why. It's such a fun game to play. A friend of mine back in the elementary school had that game. He had it on the PC. And we were playing it. And man, that was a rough game. But boy, did we enjoy it. But we never got past like level 4 or 5. Because Dark Omen, yeah, it's a pretty brutal game. I'm not sure yet if I'll do a casual playthrough. Or whether I'll do Iron Man mode. Where I can't save. Or I can save but I can't load. It's a little bit hard to get running every now and then, Dark Omen, so it has a tendency to crash. That's why I do still save, in case of crashes, you know. Right, so there's nothing here. But yeah, Warhammer Dark Omen, I don't know. I hope they make a new game of that. I would love that. With Creative Assembly now, the guys from Warhammer, or Total War I mean, they did a really good job with Total War Warhammer 3. Or 1, 2, and 3, the whole series basically. And that's my hope. Now that it's been more popular, they even put back the tabletop figurines of the old Warhammer. That was out of commission for the last 20 years. So there's still hope they ever make a new game like Dark Omen. I would love that. It probably is just wishful thinking, but who knows. I would love to see that game return. A remake or like a new version of it. 45 minutes remaining for my troops to return. Let's have a look at the company chest. I know another thing we can do while we wait. I don't think did I do them yesterday? I don't remember. But we need to do the dailies. Bearskin. I don't think we have a single bearskin here. We got 6 orange juice left. I should probably stock up with some orange juice. The main reason I got the orange juices is for that bonus of 3% extra experience. Food buff. No, I think it's here. Tradecraft, Apothecary, Independent Jeweler, Potwatch, Battlecraft Armor, Independent Arms Merchant, Script, Collectible Bracer, maybe this one. This one sells dice. Fieldcraft, maybe? Nope, that's just worm bait. Or bait for fishing. Okay, so apparently none of these. Maybe the Potwatch? There we go. Orange juice. Oh, their raisins are even cheaper. Maybe I should just go with flatbread. Because that's more akin to a tank food, even though it's the cheapest of the cheapest. I'll take it. Should have quite a bit of money on the bank. Where's the bank? There it is, company chest. Yo, Charles D, how you doing, buddy? Back to the streams? Yep, back to it. Gotta love Final Fantasy XIV, man. Had a bit of extra free time today. Deposit. How much are we gonna deposit? Let's do 500,000. We got 24.5 million in the bank. I'd say that's a decent money. Problem is now, we're gonna do dungeons that no one queues for. That's why yesterday I was also looking for someone to just help me out with those dungeons at level 7, level 100. Because, yeah, it really does look like no one's online. I'm awake early, crashed hard tonight. I hope you don't mean a physical crash, just like burned out or crashed hard tonight. You mean you fell asleep. You were tired as heck. Been a stressful week. I know that feeling. Even today, even right now, I'm still battling my illness. sore throat. You could probably hear it in my voice. It's slightly different than normal. Not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, I'm not sure if I had a fever. Couldn't find my thermometer. So maybe not stressful, just a horrible week for me. So yeah, I know that feeling. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Sure, because we don't have anything else to do. We're waiting for the queue. I haven't been in this place for a while.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it.
I hope your week gets better, though. At least I hope you have a good weekend. You know? I always have a lot of terrible weeks, but then the weekend makes up for it. So, just reset yourself on the weekend, basically, and hope the next week will be better.
I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle, too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight, and why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Yep, we lost a few allies along the way. We lost Hansefart, Estinian, Eorzea. We even lost Minfilia for now. We will find a way to save him.
We will. I know we will.
Thank you, Vexus. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I'm glad you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of the fellow Silents will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we will benefit both from some time in the company of the Taru. She stays for us as Vortem's Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. You made me go all the way here just to go back to Vortem's Manor. Well, we're gonna do something else different first. We're gonna go to Southern Thanalan. Wait, actually I can check that, can't I? I don't know. I still don't know actually. Control C. I can't tell really. I can't tell if I've done the dailies. It doesn't show me right now. We're just gonna go there. So just one more week, man. Gotta hang in there. You can do it, Charles. So the dailies are available. I know there was a thing where we could check that. I just have no idea, actually. Ah, here we go. And interestingly enough, this will rank up, so we're gonna do literally one quest for now. That gives us not that one, the other one. Actually, no, let's do that one. This one gives more reputation. So we're just gonna do this one quest. And then turn it in and we'll rank up. Let's see what happens. Right, so there's supposed to be here something. There's supposed to be something here. That's what I should have said. There we go, a box of crystals. We'll take that. It says it's up here. There it is. Another box of crystals. Ooh, I just muted my microphone just in time. Man, I had to sneeze. Right, so we got another box here. Takes care of the porter. Alright, that's quest done. Gotta say, I normally don't always do those daily quests for the beast tribes in most of my playthroughs. So it'll be interesting to see, because I think this might literally be the first one where I actually achieve a friendly status with the Eorzea. Not entirely sure though. I might have done so in the past, but got no memory of it. So it went from 150 to 360. I wonder what the next level will be. Actually, I should be able to see that. If I do that. 512? No, maybe it's not. Because that's a different expansion. Or maybe it is 510. Let's see. I'm ruined. Ruined! Why did you choose this route? Why did I not listen to the warnings? Well, I got your stuff. Don't worry. Your carriage is still there, though. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, it capped. Okay, I should have realized that. An eye on the inside. Mujiga has a task for you that his Eorzea soldiers cannot accomplish. Fortune is with us, honored ally. A Brotherhood scout has chanced upon the convocation of her hated foe, the Flamefangs, and surreptitiously learn of the insidious scheming. They plan to pull the strings of their tempered puppets and orchestrate another kidnapping raid. It is this intelligence provided by these tempered spies that afford the Flamefangs such a wealth of victims. This cannot be allowed to continue. We must gouge out their hidden eyes and blind them to the movements of their prey. You're no stranger to little Alamigo, I trust, though it appears a haven for travelers and merchants, is not but a rotting corpse riddled with flame-addled maggots. We are fortunate then that you may walk among them unchallenged. Go to little Alamigo, honored ally, and do that which our Amolja soldiers cannot. Rout out the tempered and make of it a haven in truth. Alright. Society quest. An eye on the inside. What's this? You claim little Alamigo have been infiltrated by tempered agents? I wish I could refute you, but I have had my suspicions. It explains how the Amalja are able to set up so well-timed ambushes. With spies inside the settlement, it would be an easy feat to learn the schedules of visiting merchants and the like. Commander, sir, we just received reports of Amalja kidnappers attacking a caravan of travelers. They're dragging the captives off to Zanrak, even as we speak. Again? Damn those blessed lizards. This is the 5th time this moon. Most of my troops are still recovering from the last engagement, Sergeant. I need you to assemble a squad and chase down those kidnappers. Take whoever you can that can swing a blade. Garlean adventurer, I have not but raw recruits for this mission. Your presence may make all the difference. Pray join my soldiers out in the field as soon as you can. Will do. I'm pretty well equipped to deal with this, especially considering my level. Oh, a few of them already died. That's not good. Who are... Gilsbert sent an adventurer to wipe out our asses, did he? Well, you're too late. With these soldiers down, his entire unit is in tatters. All it took was the right word in the right ear, and away they scrambled. It's like leading the lame pearls to slaughter. You're the one of the newer recruits. You swore an oath to the immortal flames. An oath? My loyalty belongs to Norn, but Lord freed himself, and the Flamefangs are generous to those who serve well. The immortal flames of little Alamigo are not but the walking wounded. The Amalja will be able to raid with abandon, and the soldiers we've captured this day will make fine additions to the Lord of Inferno's army. You're still here? You think to punish me? That's rich. I've allies lingering nearby, and very soon the main company of the Flamefangs will be arriving to take possession of the spoils. If you lay a hand on me, you'll be making some very powerful enemies. Like I care. Yurian, you can't be serious. Flamefangs, to me. Done. How did you... Who are you? It's not supposed to happen. They were meant to detain you until the main company arrived. No, stay away from me. Dead. Kitty cat? Yep, kitty cat. Lexus, what in the 7 hells is going on here? Let's take them all out. Let's go. Haha, our net has caught us some rare fish indeed. Barbarous Amalja. The Brotherhood of Ash. They shame the Amalja with their petulant refusal to submit to Lord Ifrit's cleansing fire. They are not but ghosts of a fading past, so lacking in strength they resort to consorting with the slave races. You are Zagos Tay. And I know of you as well, Lunga. Such an intriguing costume you wear. Have you enlisted in the army of my people? Enough games, Lizardman. What have you done with the captives? Those that proved intractable were slaughtered. The Flamefangs do not countenance the rebellion of cattle. The rest are already far beyond your reach. Unless, of course, you intend to assault Zarok itself. Ha! You civilized people make such endearing squawks and squeals as your hot-blooded sizzles on the desert sands. Though years have passed, I yet remember your mother and her bleeding cries for mercy. Hell's take you bastard! I've never felt such heat. Is this the extent of the resistance I am to face? Is this the vaunted strength and the resolve of your brotherhood? I will wield the unquenchable flames of Lord Ifrit himself, and you seek to extinguish them with a thimble full of spit? Return to Homojuga and tell him this. The world has no use for spanned ashes. He and his followers shall be scattered before the searing winds of Zanrok's glorious ascension. Come on, attack him. The other guy's still sitting there as well. Report to Gilsebert and Little Alamigo. Okay. Oh, sorry, sir. Your troops were wiped out. God, Vexus, I can scarce believe it. A tempered spy within our own ranks? My men killed or taken. The lizardmen wanted more than merchants. They were after the immortal flames from the very beginning. And I all but bloody served them up on a silver platter. I beg of you, adventurer, save the soldiers that yet live from the fate worse than death. Meanwhile, I'll see what I can do to salvage the tethers of my command. Alright, back to the Ring of Ash. Man, this queue is going nowhere. Thank you for your report, honored ally. This Zagos Tay you encountered is the fetid maw that drives the Flamefangs. His sole purpose is to bolster the numbers of Tempered. Each new fire-seared slave feeds the inferno of their god's power, and in turn the flames of Ifrit's altar blast the zealots of Zanrok with unholy strength. The miserable sparks of their ambition must be stamped out. Go, honored ally, and break the captives free of their cage. Slay the Golars in the encampment to liberate the keys. Alright. We're going into Zanrok itself now? No. Oh, we're going to Zanrok, not Zaharok. This is the low levels is around here. Then on top of here is the higher levels, and the highest levels here. But nothing higher than 50 though, because it's still the classic Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Alright, and the final one. There it is. Yeah. Is there someone in there? Oh yes, there is. Be free. You didn't drink. I made my peace with the gods. My thanks. You're welcome. Alright, another cage. You're freeing me? It was an immortal flame who captured me in the first place. I no longer know whom to trust. Why, I'm also an immortal flame. I lose my home to the Empire, and then my freedom to the Beastmen? The gods must truly despise me. Well, you're free, just run. Before you get captured again. And the last one. I was stretched out on my bedroll, gazing up at the stars, when some bugger bashed me on the noggin. Next thing I know, waking up in a cage. Say, you happen to know where the way to Little El Amigo? You're almost there. Mojiga. You have dealt our foe a crippling blow, mighty ally. My warrior's blood sings all the thought of confusion and devastation you have brought us, Zarahak. Lunga, be still. What enrages you so? You know Dalamud what? That was the animal that savaged my mother. I'll tear out his heart and string him up by his entrails. Know yourself, young warrior. You're not ready yet to face the likes of Zagos Day. Should you confront your enemy now, you will die a whimpering cursed death. What are you saying, war leader? Is it because I'm a Miquote? Will I forever be too weak to match Amalja's strength? Foolish child, I say only that you lack martial wisdom. You imagine slights where none exists. War leader, Lunga's kin must be avenged. I shall fight at her side. Let us rouse the Brotherhood and smash this flame-fanged snake once and for all. No, against their assembled ranks we would but invite our own destruction, and our laws are clear. Lunga, this is a blood vendetta. None may aid you in its resolution. Only through the glory of victory shall the shame of your defeat be expunged. If you have the spirit to rail and curse, then use it to build your strength, for strength is all that will aid you now. Bah! Sense take you all. It is said that the drake will drop its own offspring into a ravine to watch it claw its way up. So it is with the Amalja. What, are you guys lizards now? Brotherhood of Ash, reputation up. Your reputation is increased to friendly with the Brotherhood of Ash. New Umbral Society daily quests are now available from Yadov Ga, the Ring of Ash. Furthermore, you now have access to a wider selection of wares from the Brotherhood of Ash vendor. Okay, that's what we're going to check out as well. You bet your ash. There we go, rank 3. Quests. Society quest. Is that the last one trusted? I'm not sure. It's the last one with an this one goes further. Alright, Yadov Ga, he was the one with the newer quests, so let's look how much this gives us. This is 20 points. This one was 10? No, 14. Oh. Okay, well it didn't matter really. But they have reset it, seems. I can do all 9 of them again. Fire Spitting Image. Since we haven't done any of these yet, let's read them first. We also get a Steel Amaljuk. Yadov Ga means to use the nature of Amaljak's blessing against him. Have you met with the fortune tellers of Zarok in battle, honored ally? Each of these mythic carry a ritual tool known as a wildfire idol. As an iron statue forged of the sacred flames of Ifrit and possessed of a potent aura that invigorates any of the faithful that draw near. Though we have seized several of these idols before, their god-tempered nature rendered them erratically difficult to destroy. But if we are to deny our hated enemy every advantage, then destroy them we must. I've long thought of this matter, and the mindless, raging nature of Ifrit's blessing might be made to work in our favor. Our demanded kin also draws strength from the flames of the infernal altar. Casting wildfire idols into its flame will cause its blessings to feed one upon the other, igniting a conflagration violent enough to ensure their mutual destruction. Is your task clear, honored ally? Hunt down the Zarok fortune tellers and relieve them of their ritual tools. Bear the tools to the infernal altar and hurl them into the flames. Be sure to stand back from the explosion, honored ally. I would not have you perish in such a foolish manner. That's 1. Hatchling Humiliation. Yadov Ga has no use of fair weather allies. With every innocence we save, with every unholy bacon we destroy, the Brotherhood's reputation grows and that of the Flamefangs worsens. There is a dissent even within their ranks, hatchlings who whisper of leaving Zarok to pledge their spears to our cause. Bah, it is a fickle loyalty, born on the winds of summer. They would betray us at the first hardship. These fair weather fools are a disgrace to all Amalja. They must be taught the value of honor. The hatchlings expect to meet with one of the Brotherhoods. Instead, they will meet with humiliation at your hands. Beat them senseless and douse them with water. Then Demolition Drake. Alright. Yadov Ga seeks to employ your skills in demolition. Outnumbered as we are, our strategies must be brutal and efficient. Though we will gladly wring the necks of the detestable enemies one by one, we can weaken our entire force by striking at their supplies. Behind the gates of Zarok, there are locked caches of foodstuffs and flame-touched weapons. Let us not be concerned with the keys. Take a drake and burn their stores to the ground. Our master of drakes awaits you, honored ally. Okay, so those are all new quests. Okay, from this one we get venture coins, so we'll take them. I wonder if rank 4 is the highest. We'll see. Probably should get a little bit of an idea from the vendor, maybe. Purchase items. None of that, really. Steel mock exchange. So these, we also get something for them. So we can get furnishers for our house. We can get paint. We can get these things. Unidentifiable bone. Not sure what that's for. We can get a scroll. Some ventures, okay. What else? Currency exchange. You have no items to trade, okay. Societal currency. Promised notes can be exchanged for a currency by speaking with the respective vendor of the Calamity Salvager. The amount of society currency you possess is shown in the currency window. Trying to see, I thought we could get a mount from these guys, the drakes that they're riding. But I guess that's later. Just gonna do a quick check here for a second. Okay, I guess we need... The other stuff I'm looking for is once we reach the next level, it seems. I guess I thought it would show up, but you wouldn't be able to buy it because you're not the rank. Kind of like how it works with the free companies, or the grant companies. But that's not the case here. It just doesn't show up at all. I guess we can do this one. My Drake's volatile breath will have those caches blazing within moments. Have a care not to be caught in the flames. this is the Drake we'll get, I guess, once you've reached a high enough level. Fire Drake. As you can see, we've been in the queue for over 45 minutes and nothing has happened. That's the thing with those old contents. Like, if it's story related, people will still join them. But if it's like old school content, then yeah. Most people don't do them. Got one tank and one healer, that's it. I'm such a high level, I can almost like just walk right next to him without engaging in combat. Alright, so that's taken care of. Then we just dismount. That's a hatchling at level 49? Interesting. Here's another one of those guys. Right, that's also taken care of. That thing is still burning. Good. That's another one taken care of. Still a bunch of quests over here. We'll do them all in one fell swoop and then just turn all of them in. That one's also done. Three more quests. What are we looking for? This infernal heat. just 2 more to go. This Infernal Heat, the final one. I don't even know what we're trying to attack here. Destroy Infernal Beacons. That's one. Right, and that's all of it. I should probably switch over to my white mage here for the experience. So our reputation is now 0/510. Right, these are the ones we want to read. Fire Spitting Image. Was my plan a success? Ah, the fortunes of battle favor the bold. Again, the illusion of my adult kin's strength is revealed. When power is not earned, there is no control. You've proven the truth of that, honored ally. Right, hatchling humiliation. Good, good. The hatchlings have learned what that collision has wrought. Perhaps now they understand what it means to be a warrior. Piety, direct hit, quick arm. Let's go with this one. You have incinerated their stores? Ha! No matter how powerful their precious deity, an army is only as strong as its supply line. This they will learn. Your victories continue to mount, honored ally. Alright, under 32. We still have 2 quests left. So I guess we can do 2 of the Sylph ones. South Shroud. No, East Shroud. There we go. They still give experience as well. That was like 45,000 experience almost. So yeah, I'd say that was worth it. To switch over to my white mage. Is this the one with 14? This is the one with 10. Where's the other one? Yeah, these are the ones we want. Fortunately, we can only do 2. I wish they kind of removed the cap on the dailies. On the old content, at least. Carry the pumpkin bones to a specified location in the Sylphlands while your arm and legs have the strength. Be wary of attacks from enemies should you find yourself tiring. Seek out patches of luminous moongrass, okay? This is one of those annoying quests. I guess I won't really have to worry about aggro. That made these things a bit more difficult in the past because of the aggro, but now that you're such a high level, you just ignore most enemies really. Unless you're like maybe right on top of them. We got 25 seconds to reach that. That should be no problem. Right there. Maybe we'll click on this. Not sure if there's more after this, so. Okay. Okay, that was the entire quest, it seems. Fine. Okay, so we've done our dailies for today. I was doing that while waiting for the queue, but it seems that the queue still hasn't popped. Almost an hour in. That's why every now and then I'm just checking my friend list to see if anyone's popped up that could help me potentially. Otherwise we're just going to do a few dungeons. The leveling dungeon and the high level dungeon roulette. You gotta remember, I didn't just queue one dungeon, I queued 3 different ones, but yeah, like I said, no one's doing these. Where are we going? Let's see. I guess I could go to Idleshire first. Your adventures are complete. That's why I kind of wanted to go here. Okay, level 52. There we go. Alright, still the highest, 55. Go back out there. He's also he's a gunbreaker. I was going to say he's a paladin, but he's not. I'm just gonna say it here. Might as well ask. Maybe someone's willing to help me out. He's got a bird head on. This guy's a pirate. So I said, these guys are captains, as you can see. They're higher ranked than I am. Let's go to Ul'dah as well, by the way. Our soldiers should probably have been done. I'll ask once more here. That will be it. Entrance to the barracks. I just want to get that content out of the way. Flame Squadron Sergeant. Yeah, that's the one. Priority mission, supply line, disruption complete. Wait, I can't do another? Why not? I've already completed a successful mission. Unable to undertake another mission on the 1st until the list is updated next week. Really? Gonna do a little check. Okay, so we gotta do some dungeons first, it seems. Interesting, I didn't know that. Is there specific dungeons? Nope. Guess we can do the 1,000 moss. Yeah, we need seals for those as well. Okay, I see. I see. What level is this? 260. That's pretty high. I don't need the fending one. Don't really need the costing one either. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna do those other dungeons anytime soon. Twin Dexter's came online. I didn't get a notification. But I think that's his main. So I'm not sure if he's already higher than me or not, because otherwise he won't be able to help me. What we'll do, we'll just exit this queue because it's not going anywhere. And then let's do the 1,000 miles of Total Rock, sure. I'm just gonna stick to one group at a time because they don't really do AoE, it seems. Their damage ain't bad for NPCs. I'm not gonna do all 5 dungeons, but it's good to know that this is what we need in order for us to become a captain. What I'll do is I'll do this dungeon, then I'll check if there's someone that can help me out. And if not, then we'll continue again to the next dungeon. I wish I had implemented these NPCs for the extreme trials because, yeah, it really does look like no one's doing them anymore. I think 2 packs is about as much as the NPC can handle. If I pulled 3, I'd probably be dead. He wouldn't be able to keep me up, I guess. Yo, George, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Hope you had a good night's rest. Yeah. Usually when I wake up, it's the worst. You know, after a night's sleep, when you wake up, everything's clogged up. That's the worst. But usually after a few hours, it gets better. But yeah, it's a little bit better than yesterday, I'd say. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Yeah, it's Saturday. And I'm gonna do a double stream today, so Final Fantasy XIV, and later on we'll switch over to Warhammer Dark Omen. Trying to get the extreme dungeons done, or the extreme trials, but no one in the game does those anymore, so the queue time takes forever. Because it's old content, you know? There's not much there for people anymore. There's still mounts you can get, but that's why most people just wait till they're higher level and clear them. But I'd like to be able to clear them before I move on to the next expansion. Wow. Ah, I don't know what that was. I thought it was my limit break, but that wasn't it. That was kind of cool. Alright, that's it. Let's see. Thousand miles of total rock, so they get their defensive tactic mastery. Independent, okay. Next up will be Brave Flock's Long Stop. See if anyone is online that could potentially help me out with the other dungeons that I'm looking for. They said I needed to do about 5 dungeons. We have Halatali, 1000 Moss. Yeah, I think that's the only 2 we've done. Guess we can do another one. There we go. Brave Locks Longstop. So the computer currently is controlling my allies. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. We need a key. I believe the key drops on top of here somewhere. Yeah, meet a long stop ally. That was him. He gives us the key. We need the key to open this door here. Right, open the gate. There we go. First boss, the Great Yellow Pelican. guess we could probably skip that. Yep, that works. Luckily the healer teleports in, because the healer was locked out. I always clear all the dungeons, but back when I did this, people tend to skip a lot of trash. Try to skip as much as I can, like I'm doing right now. I'll probably try to do it here again. Just skip as many enemies as I can. Now these guys are in the way. No, don't attack him. Could have skipped those stupid NPCs. NPCs like, no, we're not gonna skip him. Here, let me attack him for you. This guy will get eaten by the dragon. There he comes. Alright, we're in the heart of the long stop. I do enjoy this dungeon though. I don't know, maybe it's the goblins, maybe it's the way it looks. I guess one of the things as well is if you do the full dungeon, there's goblins you can save, they drop an extra treasure chest. This is a really well made dungeon. This boss used to be decently hard back in the day. It was like the first boss that you actually had to do some sort of tactics on, I suppose. I had horror. Because this was going to be like the first wall for some players. And I think they changed the tactics actually. Yeah, they did, it seems. Because you had to kite them around. You would drop potion clouds, and you put them on the outsides, and you just keep kiting them. Dropping the clouds on the outsides, but that, yeah, that's different. That's the old tactics. Gotta love the NPCs. All three of them took that attack head on. They're not even running away, they're just taking those attacks head on. And that's a cool looking limit break. He's dead. There we go. That's 3 dungeons done now. We get, what is this? Immortal Flames Ephraim ticket. A voucher redeemable by the Immortal Flame enlistees for instant teleportation into the Hall of Flame. So that's nice. New battle tactics required. Balanced. Independent tactical mastery 2. Offensive tactical mastery 2. Master and Commander is almost complete. Three command missions, okay. Actually, get seals for that. Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose. Next one would be the Stone Vigil. We're gonna wait for that for a second. See if any of my friends are online. If not, we'll continue again. A lot of these people I played with over a year ago, so a lot of them won't be playing anymore, I suppose. Oh, Rebecca's here. You can ask her. I guess she's in a dungeon or something. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do the next dungeon then. Do you have enough seals? Yes, we do. Because I want to attain my Flame Captain rank. I wonder how these guys will do on the cannons. That's going to be interesting. I reckon that's why they removed some of the other dungeons, because it's going to be hard to put AI in there or something. Shudo Yudo. This guy's very similar to the first boss in the hard version of Stone Vigil. When he runs away, you gotta go next to him because he does this frontal AoE. Now we gotta retake the right Bredas. Bredas? That's the one with the cannon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they changed the, now that I think of it, I think they changed most of the boss fights in order for the AI to work more properly. Like, standing in AoE is considered pretty bad. These guys just take only 130 damage. I'll bet they get swept up. Well, maybe not. Oh yes, they are. guy's gonna get hit twice. No, he dodged it, I guess. Right, onto the final boss. Defeat Iskabind. Final bosses, I should say. Right, final boss. Oh wait, no, this is not who I thought it was. This is just one boss. This is not the dual boss. That's the hard mode version. They're just gonna stand there and take it. They're not even dodging that attack. That's so funny to see. They also hardly take any damage. If I stand in that, I'm gonna take a lot more damage, I can guarantee you that. That as well, that's a very dangerous attack. take, what, 200 damage? Yeah, not even. So instead of just making the AI smarter for them in order to dodge it, they're just gonna make the AI stand there and just diminish the damage they take from that stuff. Because that's one way of doing it. That's for Dungeon 4 then. We only got one more to unlock something that will require us to become captain. Allowing for easier breathing and full immediate recovery from unconsciousness. That's kind of nice. I guess she's still in a dungeon. Right, let's see. Got one more to do, and then we have 5. That's what I read, that we need 5. It's a male, ugh. Can we skip that? Orville. These are definitely not two of my favorite dungeons, that's for sure. Well, you know what? Since we do them in order anyway. Halatali, Thousand Moss, Rayflox, Stone Vigil, and now it's a male Darkhold. We had these things kind of postponed indefinitely, so yeah, you know, now it catches up to us. Still gotta do them. Yeah, this one is not that fun. Never really liked this one, to be honest. It has some interesting mechanics. I'm not sure if they're even still there, because they keep changing the dungeons. There used to be an Ahriman floating around. It had to step on certain things to be safe from his blast. And you had to step on switches to open doors. That was all fun and all. I know it's probably because I've been wiped here a lot of times due to people pulling enemies from this place, I believe. This crystal protects you from the blast from the Ahriman. Like I said, I'm not even sure. Oh, there he is. So he's still there, the Ahriman. He's gonna do this AoE attack, which would hurt if you're not standing in this crystal thing. Crystal pill. Unless, of course, you're one of those guys. Okay, the switch is still there as well. But that's not the one we need. That one just leads to a side area. Oh, I don't have my top. Oh man, that's such a huge mistake. Didn't have my tanking thing on yet. I don't like that they keep removing that every time you don't join a dungeon. Man, he pulled the rest as well. Oh, the timer reset. Gotta save our healer. Right, the door's finally open. Now let's kill this Aridan. He will despawn, I believe, and another one will come in its place. Yep. Pretty much. This guy's immune to our attacks until he is in the light crystal. So get over here. Now this crystal light will eventually fade. We'll have to move over to the other side. Yeah, so this hits me for 1,000, whereas it hits them only for like 200, my allies. Such a messy encounter with these allies. Because I don't really have to worry about them dying from AoE at least. Okay, so here, people had a tendency... There used to be a path down here. I think they removed the path entirely. There used to be a secondary path down here full of treasures, but also full of enemies. And a lot of times people would walk near the edges and pull those enemies from down there up here. That would pretty much result in a wipe, because those enemies would walk all the way around. Like here, 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 and then come back here. And along the way, every enemy they came across, they would take with them. So you'd be fighting, I don't know, 12 of them or something. 12 enemies might be doable if you have a really, really good party. And you know, you'd sleep some, crowd control a few. But it's not going to be easy. Most of the time you'd wipe. And then these things have these jumping attacks that would push you either off the ledge, like that one, or push you into the next group of enemies. So yeah, that's why I have some bad memories on this dungeon. So many people that messed up here. And the dungeon itself is just a giant cave as well, so there's not much to look at. I don't remember if there was a Zemail Darkhold hard mode actually. The last room in the dungeon as well is also annoying. Feasting hall. This one's interesting. You got like a giant fire ogre, this guy, and then there's just other units dropping bombs on us. This used to be a dance battle, basically. Lots of AoE dodging. I'll bet you these guys won't move an inch. Here come the guys that throw shit at us. It used to be way worse than this. I guess they removed a lot of AoE here. It was an actual dance battle. You'd be moving more than you'd be attacking to dodge all the AoE. Not so much right now, it seems. I don't know why they nerfed it though. Like, those dungeons weren't really hard. Now they're just easy. If they were hard, I'd say, okay, maybe nerf make a medium to be, you know, easier for the majority of the people. But it wasn't even hard to begin with. It's a shame, really. Makes these dungeons way too easy. Okay, so yeah, this is the last room I mentioned. This one's annoying. Because the timer is in the blast radius of the crystal, so you gotta stand here and take a hit. All the while there's two patrols. As well as 2 groups guarding the crystals themselves. Honestly, those heals are pretty late. Look how long it takes for him to heal me. Alright. On to the final boss, Betrayal. That's a kind of cool looking boss with the twin swords. Healer, come on. Jeez. Wow, that's crazy. That NPC, the damage dealers are doing fine, but the NPC healer, I'm not so sure, man. There he is, Patrol. Gargoyle with twin swords. The swords kind of remind me of an amulet that Jack used to wear in Final Fantasy X. Please tell me the NPCs are attacking. The NPCs just ignore the whole corrupted crystal. You can't damage the boss if you don't take out the corrupted crystal. The NPCs don't care. They're gonna keep trying hitting the boss, which won't work, I can guarantee you. And it also seems he only focuses on me with the beam, not on the NPCs. This one as well. You know what? If you're not gonna attack it, I'll use Limit Break to destroy this one. I wonder if they attacked that one now. Well, now they do, so I have to click on this thing, engage, in order for them to swap targets, I see. Down he goes. There should be Dungeon 5. Let's see. See if we can become a captain now. Oh, he's got a quest now. Commander, the Hall of Flames has sent a new mission our way. I've read the briefing and it's a tough one. But if we can pull it off, well, let's just say I think we'll be in for a commendation. By successfully completing the command mission at 5 different locations, you've gained access to a special flagged mission. Due to the exceedingly high difficulty of this mission, however, it is advised that you first improve your squadron's members' individuals' attributes as much as possible before attempting a deployment. Right, command mission. Let's see what you have. Not that one. Squadron missions. Command missions? So which one is it? This one, Separate Strike. We have what it takes. Expenditures 5k, we've got 7.5. Intelligence reports Imperial Separatists in the northern Thailand en route to destroy city fortifications. Deploy to the area and eliminate the enemy unit. That's the flagged mission, so that's the one we need. That will give us a promotion, I suppose, so go. See you in 18 hours. Alright, so that's taken care of. Finally can get Flame Captain. We've been Lieutenant for a while. See if she's out of her dungeon. Yep, she is. Okay. Maybe she can help us. Should probably try and get rid of all these items that I've got, all the weaker items. I guess most of this stuff I can just get quite easily, so let's just sell all of it for now. Let's remove until 250 seals per item. So everything underneath there will sell for now. So much junk we've been carrying around. Really need to get rid of some of this stuff. Some of these are part of a set, apparently. I think that's all we want to turn in. Yep, that's good enough for now. So when you're Flame Captain, you get this stuff. You can get these material containers. I forgot about those. That's definitely worth it. And the Salvatore spring water. Okay, he made me leader. Appreciate Let's see. J, no, U. Duty Finder. Unsynced. Confirmed. Containment Bay. Yeah, let's go Sephiroth first. Sephiroth. It's gonna take like a couple of seconds. This guy will just massacre him. Yeah, he's massacring all these guys in like a matter of seconds. Is he a machinist? Yes, he's a machinist. Patience and penance for millennia I've yearned to exact his vengeance. Okay, he falls down. Veni Venius. Well, he actually dropped the mount. Next one. This is one of the cooler boss mechanics. Skills. Gotta check how many of the beams are attached to one side. The more beams are on one side, the heavier the weight will be, so it's gonna tip that way.
The unenlightened come. Where one doth not suffice. Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth.
Lol, 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 lol. Nice, we got his mount again as well. No, he's not here right now. To leave first. Let's see, where is it? Did you... the final one? I actually didn't know that. That's interesting.
Good and evil, the war eternal. If such is my fate.
Okay, we got those three done quickly. Nice. We actually got 2 new mounts by doing them. Let's sort this out a little bit because we have so much stuff here. the sword is. There we go. Hey, I didn't mean to remove my teleport. So what else? P, roll, let's see, actions. General, there we go, return. I wonder what all the fireworks are for. What kind of event is going on currently? I'm just glad we got those 3 extreme trials done. We got 2 mounts, so that's awesome. That's an extra bonus, really. How much do we have? Seals. We got 444. So we need about 1,000 more. Alright, let's see. Not sure if these are worth anything. Hardly. 100 gold each. That's exactly what they're worth at Defender. These are worth a little bit more. We got PD and we got Battle Dance. PD2, PD3, Battle Dance 5, PD4, Battle Dance 4, Quake Arm 2, Quake Tongue 2, Heaven's Eye 2, Savage Aim 2, Heaven's Eye, Savage Aim, Savage Might. Heaven's Eye, which is this one. There we go. Wanted to keep that one. We could sell this one. We can throw that one away. Just gonna do a little bit of sorting out here, because our inventories are overstuffed at this moment. Guardian Steel Ingot. Do we have any of those? We do not. Yeah, we need to get rid of these attire coffers for a second, because we have a lot of them. The question is, we have to check what we need, actually. So that's a weapon. Guess that's worth keeping for now. And these are, what is this? Accessories of healing. Guess we can keep that for now. Sephiroth weapon. We can put that one away. Sulfate weapon, we can put that one away. This is level 60, so it's 275. Which does make for pretty strong weapons. We'll keep those for now. Can get that away. Not sure about that one. 75, yeah. What's the highest level of 75? Or level 50, I mean. $115. This is 75, so that's definitely worse. Suppose we'll keep this one. Put these away, don't need that. Food over here. Don't really need this one either. Or this one. Or this thing. So those are all be sold. Don't need this. Kinda do want to keep this one for now. Well, we don't need to keep this actually. This is the one we need to keep because we're soon level 60. This one's worth keeping. It's a level 380 chest. And item level 240. I guess we could keep that as well. There we go. We got Squadron Spirit Bonding Manual. Alright, we're good to go. Let's visit the Immortal Flames for a second. Sell off our gear that we have here. Let's open these. Guess we can keep the shields, because the shields aren't really taking up any space. It's hard to fill up the shield bag anyway, as you can see. We should probably try and get rid of some of these cards as well. Maybe we'll go, before we do anything, maybe we'll go to the Golden Saucer. Well, first the Hall of Flames, then the Golden Saucer, and then we'll continue with the main quest. Actually, we might do a dungeon first, the roulette dungeon. Okay, which items do we want gone? We want Blade of the Sephiroth. This one. We want Sophic Blade. Polisard. We want Mellifluous Mactona. Moctana. It's a male longbow. That's down. It's a male staff. Temper's Chain Coif. Hive Shemshir. The Wave King can go away. The Expanse Sword can go away. Boulder's Tuck. There we go, that one. And the last one, Darklight Planisphere. Darklight, that was at one point was the strongest gear you could get. That's like... That's level 50, isn't it? Yeah. That was endgame. Well, not endgame. The beginning of the endgame. In A Realm Reborn. Right, everything's taken care of, finally. Let's go to the Golden Saucer. And after that, we'll do some dungeons. Leap of Fate. No, I'm not gonna do the Leap of Fate for now. Let's see if we can do the Kekpot already, I'm not sure. 5 PM, alright, we can't. Got 1 Armament card for 100. We got 8 Roswind cards for 300 each, I'll take that. Got 3 Verdiate cards for 500 each. Got 2 Diablos cards for 800 each. And we got a Calofisteri card for 200, for a 2 for 800 each. There we go. Alright, what's up next? Let's see. Let's do the roulette. Unsynced, turn that off. There we go. High level dungeon for the tombstones. And a leveling dungeon, I guess, for my healer. Oh, we already did the leveling one. Let's do this one then. It needs a healer, but we're not a healer, we're a tank. So we're just gonna queue as a tank. Here we go. And I'll be honest, I was surprised that wasn't instant. At least we got those annoying dungeons out of the way. Let's check out our new mounts that we got actually. These two. Two burbs. We already had the round laner as well. I'm not sure which one that one's from. King Forden, it seems. So we have 3 out of 6. And this one, the Kamui, that one is actually from Stormblood. Though this one is different, but these are the ones that drop in Stormblood. Not even sure where I got this one from. We got 4 chocobos. The normal one, the black chocobo, the drought chocobo, and the fat chocobo. This one is from the white mage. This one is Sleipnir. And then here are the 6 ones you need for Kirin. And the extra special one, the Nightmare. It drops by several bosses, as we were just told by the friendly guy who helped us. Well, I guess we could do some mini games. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess we could do some mini games while we're waiting, but when can I get a new helmet? Because this thing looks rubbish. We even designed that, honestly. Which dungeon is this again? The Anti-Tower? Ah, the temporal Deepcroft Heart. It's level 50 dungeon, isn't it? Oh nice, we get a bonus because someone's new to this dungeon. For once, it's not me. Been a while since I did Tempora. It's a fun dungeon. It's pretty quick as well. Into our first boss. This one's super easy. Basically, people just stack up behind her. That used to be the thing. Seems we got one AFK guy. Oh, now he's no longer. Right, the second boss. King Gelfin the Dominator. go. That was a clean one. GG's. Oh sure, pull the room while I'm not there yet. That's okay. I got this. I didn't see that spare long. Apparently, I didn't aggro him enough. Thought I had, but turns out I didn't. Going through this at a pretty good speed, I'd say. Okay, guess no limit break, that's fine as well. Alright, let's give one to the healer. Let's see. You can have all the loot, sir. I don't want it. I'd rather take all those delicious tombstones we got from that dungeon, plus the bonus because there was a new guy in it as well. Right, let's return to Ishgard. Finally complete the main quest. Air Force One just started. Kinda wanted to do that. That's okay. Another time. Where are we going actually? The last vigil. Alright, on my way to Alvino. So, I guess Nidhogg is coming up soon. Yet again, we walk an all not too familiar path. I'm reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it's our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear, let no one say the silent do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends, if we stopped looking for Ida and Papalimo, or if we gave up on hope on bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us and delivered a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of the star, or the rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, any of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that have been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much more we have yet to learn. In any event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. Alright, let's have a look. Fending, no thanks. Maiming, striking, scouting. Let's take the money. You get a new pose as well. You've learned the emote Battle Stance.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still. To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
From the memories of Gout Atmund to Fortams, Heaven's Ward, the gears of change. There's Papalimo and Ida again. Caution, Ida. That's all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them, not until we know more. Wasn't that the Ascian mask? The Ascian ambassador one? First gear. Alright, let's have a talk with the House Fortams Knight. The man within. We got 5k, 713 gold, and we can pick one of these things again. Let's see. Aiming, healing. Healing attire. I might go with the healing attire. House Fortams Knight has a message for you. Ah, Master Jaeger. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes to work with you. Welcome, Master Jaeger. Shall I show you inside the manor? Sure. I see the manservant and I see the steward. I don't see Atward anywhere. Or any of the lords for that matter. Ah, Vexus, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. I might ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one gave me reason for hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation of Azizla, I feared him forever lost, but the mere fact that he has some semblance of his former self endures most certainly count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Ishtola and Kral for more empirical appraisal, and full glad that I am dead, for it would seem they have some observation of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Alright. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Forgotten Night, isn't it? The broom? Yeah, the broom or the Forgotten Night, sure. I think the Forgotten Night might be easier. I also considered it as the main entrance and the broom the back entrance. Wait, wrong building. That one.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when you took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah! I found you at last! A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history
And see Midgard Summer in a while. Is he still linked to her soul or body or whatever he is? Yo, Rendon, how you doing, buddy?
Held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragon Song War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Hope you're having a good Saturday. Decided to continue a little bit with Final Fantasy. I think we're very close to having to defeat Nidhogg. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Let's go with the healing attire. Wow, this is probably the worst reward I've ever seen. Just a piece of food. Alvino is eager to hear what tidings Sir Emmerich has to share. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap he located Asti, as to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what Lord Commander has to say.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you...
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Alrighty, speak with Sir Emmerich. It grieves me to impose upon you on this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Vexus and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we've fought and the bonds we've forged, the plight of our nation has become our own. If there's aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg Shade will strike, but we must assume that the time is not our ally. Indeed, with that in mind, I've taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mr. Taru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Railsfulgar at Zenith in the churning mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it's best we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose that, in part of our concern for her condition, were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for her alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Alright. Vidofnir. Okay, Vidofnir is one floor up. There we go. Still alive. Didn't look like it when Estinian stabbed her. Ah, it's the warrior of warriors and his companions who are bringing you to mine abode. Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we feel in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize, unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere the grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such camaraderie-ship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by an ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg Shade yet lingers. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Somal to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Railsfulgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity, but if it's a folly to hope, I'm content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned, The Shade's presence have driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Yo, Adam, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. We can get an Apfelstrudel. Let me see, the tenacity one, where is it? Spell speed, piety. I guess the pepperoncino. Been here a while. Oh yeah, appreciate that, man. Doing well. Just the aftermath of the illness I was suffering from the last few days. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. Continuing the main story of Final Fantasy XIV. You know, Final Fantasy has always been about stories in games. And they have a pretty good story in 14. Though it takes a while for it to kick up. It's not until, like, in Heaven's Ward where things get pretty bad. How's your illness? How are you feeling? Because I know you were a bit under the weather as well. Winning over the worm. Right. Alphino seems eager to press on. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our present incentive will be every bit as unwelcome as I anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as yourself? Lost my voice? Yeah, you told me. Yeah, you told me you lost your voice. I remember that. I'm surprised I didn't lose my voice though, because I just kept streaming, etc. as well. I'm like, yeah, if it happens, it happens. But no. It was a little bit sore. It's doing better now, but let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Vexus. We shall join you outside Mogholm. We'll teleport there. Oh yeah, then it's probably better just to rest. Your voice at least, you know. Gotta keep drinking as well. I'd heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak when Estinian and Zil yet walked at our side. Is that you, Vexus? Ah, if it's Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Vexus? Well, I'm not sure which of the 600 Muggles you are. How could I forget you, Moglin? Mogan? Probably Mogan. Moglin was the king. I hope he's Mogan. Phew, you seemed a bit hesitant for a moment there, but I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped near Zenith, right, Kupo? But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? Oh, another audience with old Railsvagar. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ear easily enough. That's good to hear, Mogan. Thank you. We'd had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Right, guys, something came up here. I will probably stream later on today again. Like I said, I also want to do some Dark Omen. But something came up that requires my attention as well. So I'm gonna end the stream here for a bit. We've still streamed for almost 4 hours, so it's not a short stream by any means. I appreciate you all for dropping by and saying hi, sticking around. Yeah, we'll continue some later again. I'm gonna call it here for today. So thank you, Andy, for joining. Thank you to Interstellar Stargamer. Thank you, Charles D. Appreciate you guys. George and Random Ninja, as well as Adam. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm gonna end my stream here, and then I'll be back later today. Appreciate you guys. And last but certainly not least, thank you to my baby girl. I know she's watching. She's always watching. So I always gotta thank her. Love you, beautiful. I'll see you all on the next one. I'll let you guys know on Discord when I'm going live again. Hope to see you guys there. And for now, enjoy the rest of your weekends. Bye-bye.